The heart wants what it wants, and what you want is a bunch of anime with cute waifus and generic fantasy worlds. That's why we're giving you the top 10 new Isekai romance anime. Number 10, the banished former hero lives as he pleases.
婚約者同士なのだから膝枕くらいしても良いのでは
元婚約者です。
そうでしたね。
Naturally, we're gonna start off with a classic type of isekai anime, the slacker hero with the overly long and detailed anime title. Banished from his duchy, stripped of the title, and declared a weakling, you'd think things would be pretty rough for young Alan if this wasn't in fact what he wanted. A former hero in another world, Alan's sick of the drama and wants to chill, hang around, and collect women, but not in a weird way.
じゃあ本当にリーズ一人なの？
はい、アレン君がいてくれれば安心ですから。
Now, I'm not going to stand here and make you think this is some secret masterpiece. It's your typical isekai anime, but it's also why it's on the list. You don't always want a complex narrative. Sometimes a chill vibe with pretty girls fawning over a dude is all you need, and this anime does it well. While the girls have the typical set types, they each interact with each other, and that's what makes this show fun. Number 9, chilling in another world with level 2 super cheap powers.
ずっとここで待ってたの？
そろそろお帰りになる頃ではないかと思いまして。ご飯にします？お風呂にします？それとも毛づくろいいたしましょうか？
King summons warriors from another world because his people are too incompetent to do anything. Hell, as old as time. This time, though, they added a merchant to the list who has no special powers. To add insult to injury, they throw the guy away. Poor Banza's had it rough until he reached level 2, and now he's got the power coming out of his wazoo. Now he's chilling and grilling with a cavalcade of women surrounding him as forces conspire to give him a headache.
旦那様。
リース？何を？
家老族は歯が命ですわ。
First off, the character designs are great. They make each individual stand out and accent their personalities. Speaking of, all the main characters are pretty likable, and it's fun seeing each of them interact. The main character this time isn't a bland blob, but a guy with history and desires, making us more invested in his struggles. The fights are pretty interesting, and the humor makes you smile. What more do you want? Number 8, Dr. Elise, the royal lady with the lamp.
父上の目が覚めないのではないかと思った。ありがとう。
Time for some shoujo love in the genre's most beloved setting, vaguely Victorian. Elise de Coulorance was quite a jerk in the past. Cruel to others, shellfish, kicking puppies, never washing her hands, and obsessed with her fiancé, all equally awful things. However, things change when her actions lead to her and her family's deaths, and she gets a little rewind time action before her rise to jerkdom. Now she works hard to make up for and prevent the future she was in, and maybe chill a little with her boyfriend.
いつの日か再び交わってほしいと。そう願わずにはいられない。
殿下、それはどういう？
First off, the anime is worth watching just because it offers something new, a reverse isekai. As for the show itself, the animation is stellar. The voice acting is top-notch, and the designs fit the aesthetic of the genre. Elif serves as an interesting protagonist, what with her trying to undo her mistake, and it makes her struggle more sympathetic. A heartfelt story for the ages. Number 7, Spirit Chronicles Season 2.
何やってるのあなたたち！魔力の補充だよ。いや、そういうことしちゃダメでしょ。どうして？どうしてって。いつもやってる。ハルトと寝てる。
Truck-kun has evolved to another level to become Train-sama, and that's how we get Spirit Chronicles. Haruto had it rough in his old life, what with his dead mother and train crash, but now he gets a new opportunity to love another life, and it's also pretty lousy. Luckily, a little rescue side quest involving a princess gets Haruto, now Rio, an opportunity at Fancy Magic Academy. Instead of money or land like a sensible reward, now he's got to figure out his new life, powers, and the swarm of women who keep flocking.
一緒にいて、ずっとそばにいて。する。ハルくんと結婚する。
そう、約束を交わした。
this is a little sequel reminder for you that says this anime's worth it. The action's gotten better with the animation's fluidity and choreography really working well. Rio, as a character, has really evolved, and his relationship with the others makes for some fun entertainment. All in all, get ready for more of what made the first season so good. Number 6, I'll become a villainess who goes down in history.
つけていてくれたんだな。嬉しい。かわいいな。このくらいで赤くなる子がどんな悪事を働くって？
Being a hero so last year, it's important to keep up with the trends, and it's villainy all around today. Alicia's got it all. Power, charm, intellect. She's also fake and from a video game. That video game gets pretty real when our protagonist gets a visit from Truck-kun and friends and finds herself living her dream as Alicia. Now she works to make herself the most feared character, unfortunately, though all her actions seem to make her out to be the hero.
なぜ王の依頼を断らなかった？
監視役の件知っていたのね。重要機密のはずですが。
俺は王子だぞ。
The premise for this anime is very cute. Alicia is a genuinely charming character, and her struggle feels fun to watch, though she's far from helpless. The anime's design is very pretty, and the background has been given a lot of details. The love interests work well as support since they make the show better by elevating Alicia, giving us an anime worthy of the list. Number 5, Villainous Level 99. I may be the hidden boss, but I'm not the Demon Lord.
おめえらは何も心配することは。
魔物と戦う時の感覚だ。
魔物？
魔物と戦う時もやるかやられるかでしょ。そういうのに私は慣れてるみたい。
You ever get stuck as a villain, but all you want is a quiet life studying magic in a world that was once a game to you? Yeah, me too. Villainous Level 99 is all about Alicia Enlet, who's now inhabited by a modern Japanese woman who doesn't want to go the villain route, but gets in some trouble when she ends up with 99 levels. Now she's getting requests to become the hero of the story, and her quiet life wishes go away.
暗くて勝敗がわからないのだが。
パトリックの勝ち。じゃんけんはあなたの方が強いのね。私、やっぱり自分より強い人が好きだから。
This is an anime that lives to subvert expectations. Just when you think they're gonna follow the route, they say, surprise, and give you the middle finger, leaving us unable to guess what comes next. The design is cute, and the humor really works for what it wants. Overall, it's a nice little reinvention of the wheel. Number 4, No Longer Human in Another World.
あなたに与えられた使命。それは。
Think death is an escape from Truck-kun? He'll follow you to hell if he gets you on the next trip to Isekai land. In this case, miserable and suicidal senseis had some rough luck. Couldn't die with his lever and couldn't find the right place to die in this new world. Now he goes off on adventures following a woman who can't get enough of what's sad boy energy. Now sensei's the only one to save the land from evil when all he wants to be is destroyed by it.
私はこの方が来るの。待っていたんだ。
So, as you probably guessed, this show doesn't take itself too seriously, and it really is a breath of fresh air. It gives a unique perspective to a genre that's been beaten to death, and improves it by adding some real quality. The animations are nice, the character design fantastic, and the story is genuinely fun to watch. A rising star in the Isekai world. Number 3, Dahlia in Bloom.
いや、私は違います。
安心して。誰にも言うつもりはないから。
いや、バルフレード様？
この話題は誓ってもうしない。その辺は分かっているつもりだ。
You ever had those fantasies where you travel to old times and kind of become a god by making the iPhone or a gun? Well, then Dahlia in Bloom's here to see those fantasies realized. Originally a Japanese woman, old Truck-kun's pal Overworked Senpai has sent Dahlia to a world where she's become a magic artificer. Now, she works hard to bring comfort and convenience to this new home of hers as she bedazzles the world with inventions we've known about for a while.
反省してる。
わかりました。今回は水に流します。
ありがとう。
でも今度水虫の疑いをかけられたらどうでもボルフレード様って。
This anime makes it hard to be bored. Dahlia as a character is very sweet, and it's nice to see her dream come closer to reality with every invention. The highlight of the show, though, is seeing how these common items get adapted in this magical world, showing some real creativity on the anime's part. It's a sweet and charming tale that's gonna get you hooked from the beginning. Number 2, Nina the Starry Bride.
水は冷たかったろ。ムッフルもありがとう。
If I was kidnapped to impersonate royalty, I'd be going ham on the room service. But Nina has a different plan in mind. Born in crappy conditions, betrayed by family, and probably stepped on a bunch of Legos, Nina hasn't had it easy. But that hasn't stopped her determination or her stubbornness, so when she gets taken by the prince to impersonate a princess for politics, she ain't taking that lion down.
たった一人でいいから私に。あと一月半か。変だな。胸が痛い。
Few anime really capture the shoujo aesthetic and beauty like this one. Nina the Starry Bride has so much going for it, from excellent character design and phenomenal voice actors to a grand story that makes you enthralled in this new world. It keeps you on your toes with every twist, but never forgets the central aspect, the romance, which captivates you and makes you truly believe in the bond Nina shares with them. Number 1, ReZero Season 3.
私の騎士様、夏木すばるです。
私の騎士様。どうかなさいました。ちょっとうっかりトリップした。
In this time of anime oversaturation, where even a girl falling in love with a literal dog is looked on as a normie, anime fans crave something unique and exciting, but they'll also settle for a sequel. That's why ReZero is for you. We watch as the 3rd season of this beloved anime rises, and Subaru learns new ways life will kick him in the pee-pee while he desperately tries to save everyone from the dangers this world presents.
とっとと戻れよな、猫精霊。俺もお前に恨み事が山ほどあんだからさ。
This is a show that doesn't try to spoon feed you. The core themes, ideas, and messages are woven in every line of dialogue as we see the struggles of our hero come up again and again in this world that won't give them peace. The animation is stellar. The designs are soft but sincere, and the voice acting is legendary. That's why it's number 1 on our list of the top 10 new Isekai romance anime.